Well, hello everyone. We had the trusty whiteboard in partnership with Driving Auto Centres. Well, let's do some results from last week. So let's do Saturday, the 1st of March, which was a Stableford. You can tell the nice weather's coming. A lot of people was entering. So let's start doing the results. So let's do in reverse order. Division 3. In second place was Burnley South. And in first place was Palm Sahota. So well done to you guys. And then in Division 2, in second place was Remy Flower. And in first place was Gary Parker. And then in Division 1, we've got in second place was Andy Allen. And in first place was Phil Priest. So that was last Saturday. Hopefully I've got all the little notes up there. I mean the pictures up there so you can see as well how much you've won. Let's do what I like doing at the moment, so the course analysis. So as you can see, the easiest hole is the 17th by being 0.47 over par, and then the hardest hole is the 5th by being 2.24 over par. I like doing that. It's quite interesting to see, isn't it, the course and how it's been played. Right, so let's go to Sunday, the 2nd, which was a par. And yet again, let's go in reverse order. So in Division 3, in second place was Chris Lees. In first place in Division 3 was Clive Surplus. In Division 2, second place was John Dick. And in first place was Damon Smith. And in Division 1, in second place was Adam Williamson. And in first place was Gordon Higginson. And then now let's get to the course analysis again. Exactly the same as the day before. The 17th was the easiest and the 5th was the hardest. A little bit better scoring averages though. So the 17th was actually playing easier. It was 0.12 over par and 0.52 over par. Well, no, it wasn't actually. It wasn't easier. It was actually harder. And then on the 5th, it was 1.84 over par. Ryan, on Tuesday, we had seniors Texam. The played holes 1 to 9. And congratulations to Terry Orp, Bernie Beasley and Gavin Harris. Right, let's get on to this week then. We've got Winter League Round 4, the last of the Winter League. I'll put up here the overall standings. There we go. So that's that. So that's this week. That's the last round of the Winter League. And then on Sunday, we've got a mixed medal. Next Tuesday, we've got a senior Stableford. And then we've got a mixed medal and a mixed Stableford next week. Right, and that's the whiteboard done and results. Let's now go to the... in fact, let's have a change. Let's go to the lounge. Right, everyone, I'm in the lounge now. I haven't been in here for a while, so I thought I'd have a bit of a change of scenery while it's nice and quiet and idyllic. So, let's go on to the events. We've still got our 5-day special, our 2 meals for just £15. All the menu is there. Gammon, egg and chips, fish and chips, cottage pie, steak and ale, chicken katsu curry and vegetable lasagna. So remember that, 2 for £15. What else we got coming up? Let's try and do it in some order. Let's do... right, so we've got poker night on the 14th of March, which is next Friday, along with draw night as well on the Friday the 14th. Now, I will do more information about this in a moment in the golf room, but the 14th of March, I am doing near as the pin. Now, the 14th of March is going to be the same week as TPC Sawgrass, the Players' Championship. Now, if most of you know that course, they've got a very famous hole, the 17th, the Island Par 3. We're going to be doing that in the golf room. We're going to get a little bit closer, but keep watching the newsletter and you'll see what the nearest pin is going to be. I'm going to give you a bit of a sneak preview with some numbers as well. Right, so we've got poker night and draw night on the 14th. We got paint and barrel on the Thursday the 3rd of April as well. Put your name down there. Easter party, Saturday the 19th of April, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Food and games, so put your name down on there. Now, last week, if you remember, I said I'd predict something coming up. And I told you, I just had this feeling we got one. It's we've got a spiritualist median. Is it medium or medium? Median. We got Julie Walker, so she'll be doing a bit of a psychic night. So get your name down there. All this is on the front, is in the lobby as well. And what else we got? And that's all we got coming up. We did have the flower workshop. I'll put a nice photo here the other night, and that went well apparently. So all that went well. So yeah, keep checking the board, Keep checking Interactive Whiteboard to see what's going on. And right, from here, let's go. In fact, let's go into the golf room now and talk about that nearest the pin. Here we are in the golf room, following from the lounge to talk about draw night, which is next Friday, the 14th of March. And we're going to do nearest the pin. Now, next week when draw night is on, it's the Players' Championship, where they play at TPC Sawgrass, and they've got that famous par 3 on the 17th, or on the island green, or with water around. Okay, so we're going to play it. Okay, I have pushed the tee slightly forward. So we're going to be playing 80 yards to the pin. And I've just done a bit of a screen recording, so hopefully it's here. And it's about 64 yards to the front and 90 to the back. Okay, so you've got a bit of room left, and more right than left, but you've got a bit of room to the right. So it's 80 to the pin, 64 to the front, and 90 to the back. For people who come and draw night, I'll do a little map of the hole outside so you can have a look. Give me busy in the week. So Ryan, let's have a quick play of it. I've got a 60-degree wedge, 80 yards to the pin. Let's have a good swing, shall we? Oh, by the way, got my new glove on. My new Adidas glove, $17.99 in the shop. So nice. Ready for the summer. Nice carburetor glove. Ryan, let's get back onto this shot. So, 80 yards to the pin. Let's go. Be the number. Be the number. Shh. Come back. Oh. Here we are, Saturday morning, a very busy Saturday morning. Is that busy? I've only got one microphone, so I've got to do an old school interview. I've got Clive with me, Vice Captain Clive. What we're going to do now is draw the 4-ball voucher. Is that right, Clive? Correct. Where is it?
It's at Hollywood.
Hollywood. Okay, so we've got it in the nice little pouch that we have in the shop, $19.99 if you want to get a nice valuable, $13.99 if you want a nice valuable pouch. Right, I've got the honour of doing it, so let me see who we got. Hopefully I might get a little sneaky day away with these people. So we have got Ian Woods. Is that Ian Wood, isn't it?
Yeah, Ian Wood, Merlin Roberts, Mark Hilliard. Ian Wood, Merlin Roberts and Mark Hilliard, and one more to be confirmed.
Oh, might be me. No, I'm joking. Right, so that's that one, Clive. So where are they again?
They're going to Hollywood.
They're going to Hollywood Golf Club, and then where they're going next?
The next month's 4-ball voucher is for Oxley Park, Wolverhampton.
Oxley Park, that's the next one, so that'll be March. So, yep, put your name down. How much is it, Clive?
It's £1 to go. Put your name in an envelope and drop it in the box in the lounge.
Perfect, guys. You know where to go. Well then, guys, well done to them, guys. Any other news while you're here? Perfect. Thanks, guys. Good morning, everybody. Just give you a bit of context of what time it is. It's 7:15 on Tuesday morning. So the seniors will be coming down. You might see a lot of cars coming down in a bit. The reason I'm here is to just show you that basically I'm talking about frost. Okay? So a lot of you asking, how come it's on frost holes and the rest of the day is nice? Now, bear in mind, it is 7:15 now. So on the weekend, especially with it being light, 2 groups would have gone off by now. So we got to set up the course ready. Okay? So the frost holes protects the course, protects the green, from more damage. So we've put it on frost holes to protect the greens. Now, just because it's a bit later, and hopefully I'll do a little bit of a video on this, just because it's a bit later, it doesn't mean that we can change the holes, because obviously you got to remember, the people that started at 7 o'clock, 7:15, 7:10, they've already played the course, so we can't change the course conditions. So, unfortunately, it stays on frost holes. But you know what? It's a bit of fun. I enjoy it. I'll tell you what, get to know your yardages. Come and book the simulator for gapping testing. Right then, hopefully you can hear me with everything going on, but the point I was trying to make about, so is now it's 11:20 on Tuesday, and is that dry now that I managed to Michael tying the greens? Now, I will get Tim on to explain what's going on this week, but the point I'm trying to make, guys, that when it's frosty and you come over in the afternoon and you go, why is it on frost holes? It's because once the competition's set up, we can't change it. So it was frosty this morning, as you've seen, and now it's glorious, really nice weather. That's why we can't change the pins. Okay, guys, so not long now anyway, guys. There'll be the season soon. I think it's, when this comes out, it'll be 30 days to the Masters. And we all know the Masters is the unofficial start of the season. So yeah, guys, if you come in the afternoon and you wonder why it's on frost holes, just have a thought about the morning. On the course, looking down the third, looking very nice. A very busy Tim. I've managed to capture him on the Friday afternoon because he's been absolutely non-stop this week, have you, Tim?
Yeah.
Before we explain why he's been non-stop, let's just do Tim's weather report. So Tim, take it away, weather report for us.
Well, it's been beautiful. It's cold, frosty mornings. We had some frosty starts, but beautiful sunshine, blue sky, and some warmth in the sunshine, later on in the day. It's been really nice.
Perfect, which means with the dry weather, which means you'll be able to get some more work done on the greens, haven't you?
Yes, I think as we mentioned last week's newsletter, in the distant plans, we didn't know how far in the future that was going to be. We were looking to do the holotining. Now we've got all our own equipment, we don't have to hire, and we've got dressing in stock. We can, at the drop of a hat, make that decision. So we came in Monday morning and thought, right, we're going to try it, and we went for it. Tining worked really well. When you consider that a week ago Wednesday the course was closed because it was flooded.
Yeah.
The extraction percentage we got on the tining was really, really good.
Okay.
So we were pleased with that. Went with the smaller tines.
Yep.
We did do a deep verti-drain in front of it, so
Okay.
we got some deep penetration, and then the shallow hollows.
Okay.
And it went really, really well.
Okay, so when you've done that process, you then go into brushing the sand on, is it?
What we wanted to do then, because you produce a lot of debris and it's all on the surface, we take a light verti-cut over.
Okay, yeah.
Which is cutting vertically as opposed to horizontally.
Yeah.
And it picks all that debris up. What we found was when we did that on the Wednesday morning, because the greens were still a little bit soft, the mower that we were using, the 3 tyres, were leaving imprints in the greens.
Okay.
And they were very, very bobbly.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So what we did then, we put the top dressing on hold. We got the iron out and we ironed all the greens.
Oh, perfect, okay.
So we then had a good dry night, a breezy dry afternoon, sunshine, and they felt firm enough when we came in Thursday morning. So we just cracked them with the dressing on Thursday morning.
Perfect, so you managed to get all the greens done within a week then?
Yeah, all the
Amazing.
greens, sand-wise, I think we use about 15 tonnes on the 18 greens.
It's a lot.
They probably do need a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just to finish them off, but we knew rain was coming on Friday evening. We had 1 mil in the gauge when we got here this morning. So we've got stuff on order. As soon as that's in, we'll just give them a light dusting just to finish off filling all the holes.
Perfect, so we've got some nice greens. So hopefully, nice weekend, the weather.
Yeah.
Some nice weekend golf, which would be glorious for you, glorious for me.
Yeah.
Perfect, Tim. So well done, guys. You did put a shift in this past couple of days. I did notice in the shop. I was looking out going, yeah, fair play to him. They're putting a shift in. So all the greens done. Any plan to do it in the future, or is it now just to let it bed in for a bit now?
Because we've gone with the smaller tines, we would like to do it again.
Yeah.
Before we get into the full-blown season.
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
But we'd go at slightly wider spacings.
Yep.
There'd be no deep tining in
Okay.
front, so it would be straightforward, quicker. We can tine them all in a day, and we can dress them all in the morning when we do it that way. So it'd 2 days maximum.
Okay, sorry. So
for that work.
look out for that, guys. That might be coming in the next weeks or so, maybe, depending,
Yeah,
maybe
next
month or so.
Next couple of weeks.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, guys. And that's it for this week's newsletter, guys.